I am not still in Spain, but I do have a cold again. So apologies if my voice is not the best, but this is a very important topic. Correlation does not mean causation. I want you to remember this, tattoo it on your forehead if you have to. I said one of my goals in this course is that you will not graduate with a master's degree and later be in meetings and people say, "Who gave that idiot a master's degree?" No. Now, think about this. This is true in every elementary school in the country. Shoe size is correlated with reading achievement. This is fact. Think about this for a minute. Think about why that might be. When two things are correlated, there are three possibilities. At y causes x, x causes y, or some third variable, z, causes both x and y. Statisticians often refer to this as the infamous third variable problem. In the case of shoe size and reading achievement, the third variable is grade level. Kindergarten students have little tiny feet, and third graders have bigger feet and also read better, and sixth graders have bigger feet than the third graders. Now, you might think this is obvious, but I can guarantee you that many smart people have looked really stupid coming up with explanations like, we need to improve nutrition so that our children will both grow, having bigger feet, and improve their reading ability. Yes, nutrition is important, but you look pretty dumb using the reading achievement and shoe size correlation as evidence. And I can guarantee you that people have used correlations like this many, many, many times and said because living in this particular part of the country is correlated with higher scores, it must have something to do with the weather or the culture or whatever. In fact, one of the biggest predictors of reading achievement is father's income. Why just father's income? Because often if the father has higher income, the mother can stay home and spend more time with the child, and the father has higher income, there tends to be a correlation between the incomes of the father and mother. So if the father has higher income, likely the mother has higher income too. Fathers who have higher income, more likely to be married. My point is just that just because two things are correlated does not mean one thing causes the other. It might, or the correlation might go in the opposite way, or it may be that some third thing predicts both of them. I will just give you one last example. I just read an article that grandparents who spend more time with their grandchildren, taking care of them, are less likely to have cognitive issues, less likely to have Alzheimer's, and so on. So one way to think about it that my children would like me to believe is that taking care of your grandchild causes you to be more intellectually stimulated and therefore less likely to have cognitive deficits. But another way to look at it might be that if your parent is mentally impaired, you're not very likely to let them take care of your child alone, right? So it could be Y causes X, or it could be X causes Y, or it could be some third variable altogether, because correlation does not mean causation. Remember that. It'll be on the quiz.